So the setup for the Yin-Sloth jungles is that while modern people in the Palladium world don't really acknowledge that there was an ancient civilization in the jungles, there is, and there was, I should say, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff that's buried in these ancient ruins. I mean, so it's like, nowadays when they find a Mayan temple, and they're like, what's this? I mean, there's all kinds of things like that in there. So throughout the book, as in per the original book, we give an overview of the jungle, key locations, key civilizations, or ancient ruins that appear. And each one has some sort of adventure with it, along with other adventure hooks. Klinkle pointed out that they all have something except for the Orcish Empire. And so that's what's going on with, this is the bad guy that'll appear in the Orcish Empire. He's going to become pretty unstoppable. And I put in the cool twist of they need your player group, which is presumably not orcs or the orcish people, orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, ogres. And they need you because this ancient curse that's been in magic that's been unleashed affects only orcish people. So they need to recruit your group to go in and stop this for them. And there's some pretty compelling reasons why you should do that. And that'll be fun. And then the rest of the book is filled with like 30 maps. The old maps have all been redrawn and look beautiful. So there's like 30 maps. There's obviously then 30 locations. There's like a dozen adventures. We've also updated a couple of the locations where they were kind of benign or just ruins before. Stuff is happening there now. The character on the cover
threads it all together.
Is actually has had her demonic hands in a few things through the book. She's statted out, and in there we have the return of sea giants, and that's kind of an interesting and bizarre story. We've incorporated certain creatures that are mentioned as creatures of myth that appear in the Library of Blutherad, so there's kind of some links to that. There's just a lot of good stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the first book, Yin-Sloth Jungles, has become optional characters, the broad setting, the OCCs you can play, a bunch of the monsters and people and animals that you're likely to encounter. And then Yin-Sloth Expeditions is very much what the name suggests, is when you're traveling through the Yin-Sloth jungles, some of the places, people, and adventures you can run into. Because there's actually a lot of cool information in there that can help players, that players might want to know. And, there's treasures and rewards and things that can upgrade your player character that they might want to know about.
I love survival elements in games. It's one of the things that I don't like it to be a spreadsheet simulator, but I love the aspect of survival elements in the game. Does Yin-Sloth bring that? Because jungles are not a safe place for anybody to ever be. I mean, you lick a frog, you die. Do you bring it up to that level?
Yes, that's in the current Yin-Sloth jungle.
Excellent. Well,
Yep. Talks about heat exhaustion and not licking frogs, and which no one should do ever. And talk about disgusting. And quicksand and all kinds of other things you can run into.
I got you. Oh, I mean, that's how they make their poison blowgun darts. I'm just saying,
Well, and then a lot of the characters deal with that.
Well, not by licking them.
Too,
they
right?
get this. You lick it, you dead.
Okay, so. I took out a couple of steps there, but yeah, right. Patrick Damon asks, will there be new stuff to find, like secret magic or artifacts, like in the Great Old Ones book?
Yes, there'll be some. There'll be a handful. Because that's part of the fun, is you're going into these ruins and God knows what you're going to find, good and bad. We got a couple quotes from the Tristine Chronicles and a couple quotes from the other things, and I think it's good. I think it's real good. I think people will love it. I mean, it's one of our most popular books in the past, and it's only bigger and better now because it's two, 160-page books each.
Wow.
So it's good stuff.